right, you maggots, listen up. I had a guy leave me a message. You talk to us like you're a drill sergeant. Yeah, and you email me like you're a wuss. Now, yes, I bought another radio. This is a Hallicrafters SX42. I want to tell you, in the interim of working on one of these, you're going to have to get this mechanism out. There's a really good video on YouTube of a guy that explains how the mechanism works. He has it out. He shows you the gears. He shows you how he repairs it. Now, in order to get that out, you have to get the front panel off. Now, that can be a task in itself. Now, listen very carefully. These 6 knobs, I only have 3 on there, but these 6 knobs have 2 4-sided bristles in them. So in other words, you'd have to buy a set of bristles, wrenches. Looks like this. Bought it on eBay. It's a 4 sides. It looks like an Allen key, but it's not. It's a Bristol. I did a whole video on wrenches. Okay, so you can call them a spline, but there's only 4 sides on the one you're going to need out of this package. This package also has 6-sided bristles, spline bristles in it. But for these 6 knobs right here, you're going to need the 4-side. You're also going to need the 4-sided Bristol for the knob that's down in here. Alright? It's a 4-sided there. So that's straightforward. It'll click. And remember, there's 2 screws, or set screws, per knob. Don't miss that. Don't think when you get the first one that you're done. Each knob has 2 set screws in it. Alright, so these have a 4-sided Bristol. This one has a 4-sided Bristol. This one here is tricky. When you need, in order to get this off, you have to rotate it until its set screw lines up with this hole. And it's a 4-sided Bristol. Now, we go over to here, and this is a regular Allen key. Come out of this pack. It's a Craftsman, but in other words, any set Allen set regular will do that knob. That's weird. This is just the way they do it. I think it's to keep you out. Now, this knob could be broken off on your radio. If it's broke off, you're screwed. You're not going to find it. And the shaft, see, in order to, yeah, my fingernails are long. In order to get this knob off, you screw it backwards, counterclockwise. All right, and this will come off, and there's a little tiny shaft right there. It almost looks like a tap. And in order to get these knobs off, all right, there's your set screws that you have to do through that little hole. I see there's 2. I only had to do 1 and it became loose, but I see now that there's 2. And this is a 4-sided Bristol. And then this knob should come off. But you'll see, we're going to have to figure that one out now. I think someone said there's a screws, or anyway, this could be glued on. Mine was glued on, so I had to put a little bit of heat on it. Also, when I was unscrewing it, I had to go up underneath in the back of the radio and hold the shaft as I unscrewed it. But go look on eBay and you'll see that this model has, you'll see the broken shaft. If that's broken, that radio is worthless. Even though they're selling it for $500 something and they want shipping, when you get it, you're going to have a boat anchor, a real boat anchor. That's it for now for the things. And like I said, one guy, you talk to us like you're a drill sergeant. Well, my videos are warning you about stuff. I'm telling you the solutions to things. And I know there's a lot of dummies out there, you know, that would say, well, the knob, when I go backwards, it keeps unscrewing in my hand. So all I did was glue it on. And this is when you read the conferences, you'll read something, someone will do something really stupid. And then at some point, they can't get it back apart. And they put it on eBay and I get it. But I just want to show you there are several knobs, of course, on the radio, and then some use the Bristol, which you're not familiar with a Bristol. A Bristol wrench is used in military stuff, and it's used on Collins radios Hallicrafters, Collins. It's listed on the eBay website, would it be, or eBay Commerce? The guy's his little store. He explains the Bristols, what models use it, and it'll stop you dead in your tracks. And that's why a lot of these radios are missing a knob, because when the knob gets loose and falls off, the guy that had the radio has no clue how to make the knob go back on and be tight, because he goes and gets an Allen key or a screwdriver and it doesn't fit because it's a Bristol. I think that's it. All right, that's it. That's it, you maggots.